Real estate is an accepted vehicle in building wealth and also trying to own a home in this day and time. Now, I can tell you for a fact that 90% of people living on earth currently would want to own a piece of land. But it is the way it's practiced in different locations that makes it seem as if most people do not want to invest into the real estate market in that said sector. Now, when it comes to the Nigerian real estate space, when it comes to the Nigerian real estate sector, there are certain regulations, there are certain things that are currently in the default setting that has to be regulated to help people own homes and also to help people own a land in this very nation. Whether it is a 1 million naira investment, whether it is a 3.5 million naira investment, it doesn't matter the case. It all boils down to the availability of the funds of this said investor to now invest into this said market. Now, throughout the entire course of this said video, we'll be trying to dissect the problem of financing real estate in the Nigerian real estate market and if you can own a home through the mortgage option here in Nigeria. This is a very popular topic known to people in the diaspora, known to newbie investors in the Nigerian space who are watching YouTube videos of people across the world and talking about mortgage options and everything that has to do with owning real estate in that said region of the world. Now we are going to be bringing this said conversation home and trying to own this said conversation and know what you as an investor can do at this particular time. My name is Alif David and I am the real estate broker in the city of Abuja who is committed to bringing you the absolute best of real estate, educating you and also bringing you the most affordable real estate investment opportunity in the city of Abuja. Now, first off, one thing I would want to say is that in the Western world, the major way people own homes, the major way people live their lives in that said region of the world is through financing from government policies or from grants and all those things that aid people to live in that said jurisdiction or in that said location. Now, one thing that is very, very rampant in that said location is that most people they live on mortgage payments. Most people buy a house and they pay mortgage plans within the period of 30 years, within the period of 40 years, within the period of 15 years, and so on. Even house payment, cars payment, student loans, and everything that has to do with aiding as it comes to financing in that said location. But in Nigeria, it is rarely seen, and there are several reasons for this particular problem. Now, get me right, I am not saying that the financing option is not available to investors in Nigeria, but like I stated earlier, it is rarely seen in the Nigerian real estate market, and there are several reasons for it. For example, the duration of payment, the interest rate, most importantly, and other social factor as it comes to getting loans from the commercial banks or from the mortgage bank here in this very nation. And these are all the things we'll be discussing as it comes to real estate investment in this very nation. Now, the first thing we have to talk about is the interest rate that is both applicable in the Western world and in the Nigerian financing ecosystem. For someone like me who got into real estate by watching YouTube videos of the Western world real estate and getting to know about interest rates, mortgage bank, and everything that has to do with financing in the real estate sector in the Western world, and getting to know that their interest rate does not surpass 6-7%, and even in rare scenarios like recession and everything that has to do with inflation is 9%. Now, this is the standard interest rate for lending of money in the Western world. When you bring it home to Nigeria, the interest rate as of last year was running around 26%. Now, you imagine borrowing a money of 130 million naira. You are expected to pay both the principal sum of 130 million naira and also pay an interest rate of 26% within a period of 3 to 2 years, which in most times it's detrimental to whoever is going to be collecting that said money. This is why the mortgage option does not apply to Nigerian real estate market. The second factor why the mortgage option does not apply to the Nigerian real estate sector is the duration of time expected of that said person borrowing the money from either the commercial bank or from the mortgage bank. Like I stated earlier, imagine you borrowing 130 million naira from a commercial bank in Nigeria, you are expected to pay the 130 million naira and also a 26% interest rate within a period of 2 to 3 years. Now, like I said earlier, this is detrimental to whoever is borrowing that said money. And in most times, these people know that they would not meet up with these said payments. So they avoid those kind of problems and then start to avoid investing into the real estate sector. Now, if you can go ahead to collect this said money and you are aware that you can pay this said money, both the principal sum and the interest rate within a period of 2 to 3 years, you are allowed to go and collect that said money. But in most cases, this is detrimental to whoever is collecting that said money from the commercial bank here in Nigeria. Because if you default your payment within that specified period of years, then they would also be accumulating the interest rate of defaulting plus the interest rate of the principal sum and also plus the principal sum you borrowed from this said bank. I hope this is very clear to you as an investor. Because of this said financing challenge, that is why real estate developers, they are now beginning to adopt to the payment plan strategy, where you as an investor or you as a broker can pay or own a home in Abuja or in any other city and scatter the payment across 24 months. So if you are buying a house for 50 million naira, you can negotiate the payment plan. You are willing to spread that said 50 million naira, whether it is 6 months or 12 months or 18 months or even 24 months, at on anything that fits you as an investor who is investing into this said market. I hope this video has been insightful for you so far and you are now aware of why the mortgage option does not apply to the real estate sector here in Nigeria. Once again, my name is Alifne David and I am a real estate broker in the city of Abuja who is committed to bringing you the absolute best of real estate, educating you and also bringing you the most affordable real estate investment opportunity in the city of Abuja. Subscribe to this channel, like this video and drop a comment if it has been insightful for you, and I'll see you on our next video session. Stay safe.